Hey guys, welcome back. So sadly, this video is basically just going to be titled, I am a failure, because I have failed at the Whole30 and I have failed at Vlogust. But I do feel like I just want to give you guys a quick explanation of why both of those things have been a failure for me. So first, let's talk quickly about the Whole30. We lasted 14 days. We lasted 2 weeks on the Whole30. You know, the first week was rough and then it started to get better. The second week started off better and ended really rough. So if I'm just being 100% honest, what ended up happening was on that 14th day, we went out to dinner, let me backtrack. On that 14th day, we went out with our kids after my husband got home from work. We went to walk around the mall. And I don't know, I was in a really bad mental place. It had been 2 days that were really, really hard for me, day 13 and 14, where I was feeling really sick of the food, really sick of my food choices. And I know that there's a lot of variety and a lot of things on Pinterest and stuff, but to be honest, we had kind of been spending a small fortune on groceries. And so at that point, it wasn't like I could say, I'm going to go to the store and buy the ingredients to make something else. I needed to eat the food that was in my house. But I was so sick of it that I wasn't eating. And that was causing a big problem because obviously you need to eat. And I just like mentally shut down. And I got to a place where in my head, I would open the fridge and I'd be like, I would rather be hungry than eat that again because I'm so sick of that. And so that wasn't good. And then we went, like I said, to the mall with our kids. I don't know why, but somehow in my head I convinced myself that I would be able to find something there to eat, like just some plain chicken and steamed vegetables or something like that. And there was nothing. There was absolutely nothing to eat. And we'd gotten the kids food and I was walking around trying to find something, and I found a salad place, and basically it was like you pick your lettuce and you pick your 4 toppings, and they didn't have a single topping that was compliant. Like it would have just been eating pieces of lettuce. And I realized, like, as I was standing there, this sounds super dramatic, but this is what it came to for me. I was standing there in the mall looking at this salad place, and when I realized there was nothing I could eat, I felt the tears welling up in my eyes, and I was just standing there like, I'm so hungry and I just want to eat something. And I just lost it. I was like, Ange, what are you doing? Like, if this is the point that you're at, that you're so miserable that you won't eat, you're not eating at home, and then you get here and it's like there's nothing you can eat, and what am I going to do now on lettuce? And I was like, I can't do this. And it's not like I went and then got a double cheeseburger. I got a side of fruit and a bottled water, and I had a turkey wrap thing. So it's not like I went full on crazy and got a double cheeseburger and french fries. I didn't. But the way the Whole30 works is there's no such thing as a cheat. If you eat something that is not compliant, you are back to day 1. And after 14 days, I was not going back to day 1. So that was the end of Whole30 for us. And my husband, being the little turkey that he is, went and got like a Philly cheesesteak because he had been waiting for me to say we could be done for days. He was already like over it. And so I think for him, he was like, yes! And he went and got a Philly cheesesteak. Props to you guys who have completed the Whole30. I definitely feel like it's a good thing, and I would encourage anybody to do it. It's just for us, it was really difficult. It was challenging when you're trying to feed 6 people Whole30 compliant food. It's difficult and it's expensive. Like, I wish that it wasn't that way. It shouldn't be that way. Like, why should eating healthier cost more? But at the end of the day, it does. And for us, it became really difficult, like just financially and everything, to keep. I mean, I was going to Costco every couple of days, and I don't know about you guys, but my grocery budget does not allow for me to spend $150 at Costco every 3 or 4 days. So yeah, so there's a big fat failure at Whole30. I think that healthier eating in general is a lifestyle, and it needs to be a gradual change. I think it's really difficult to just cut something. And some people do it with great success. So I'm not knocking it. Do what works for you. I'm just letting you guys know why the Whole30 didn't work for us and that we're done. That's kind of our Whole30 story. And then as far as Vlogust goes, honestly, that whole thing was really mentally very challenging for me. And I got to a place where I was feeling really, like I just, like my head was not in a good place. And so I wasn't feeling like sitting down in front of the camera. I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to feel like I'm faking it for you. So if I'm having a really bad day, I don't necessarily want to sit down in front of the camera and try to pretend like everything's fine. Yeah, so I just ended up kind of filming a couple things and then stopping and thinking I'll get caught up, and then I didn't. So here we are. I'm going to try to keep posting videos as I can throughout August. I can't promise it'll be every day, but I'm going to try to keep going throughout August more consistently. Thank you guys for still being here and still watching. So I hope you guys are having an awesome day, and I will see you again soon. Bye.